Oh my gosh, take a sip of your chai latte anytime you hear me say aesthetic, because you will not have any more chai latte by the time this video is over. Welcome to the Curtsy YouTube channel, or welcome back to the Curtsy YouTube channel. My name's Nikki, and today I will be sharing with you guys how to find your perfect aesthetic by using none other than Pinterest. If that sounds like something you guys are super into, then be sure to stick around and let's get going. So I'm sure you guys have heard about the term aesthetic before, and you just might not know what it is exactly. So I'm gonna give a little definition on it. It's basically just your kind of style. It is what you find beautiful in this world and how you kind of, you know, categorize yourself into different boxes. And I would say that because of social media, having an aesthetic has 100% just been like driven over the last 20 years. There used to be MySpace, there was a MySpace aesthetic, and then there was Tumblr aesthetic, and then there was a Visco Girl aesthetic, and now there's TikTok aesthetic. And with TikTok comes so many different aesthetics. I'm gonna read down a list of some of the ones that are like huge and that you probably heard about if you're literally just scrolling on your timeline. So I'm gonna like throw this in: cottagecore, romantic, indie girl, edgy, e-girl, Y2K, retro vintage, like 50s pinup, 60s go-go, 70s flower child, 80s eclectic, 90s grudge, street style, royal core, dark academia, light academia, Parisian, minimal, IG baddie, street style. There's literally an aesthetic for everyone, and if you don't know yours yet, I'm going to help you find it. First, what you're gonna do is go into your closet and pull out your favorite pieces, and then also pull out your least favorite pieces. And what you're gonna do with these is just like separate them out, decide what colors you really like, what trends you really like that you've noticed before, what basics you have so that you can build your wardrobe from the ground up. And then what you're gonna do with those is set them aside. You're gonna use those to build and kind of help find your aesthetic. And what you're gonna do next is kind of, out of the ones that I listed before, or like anything that you're really drawn to, you are going to kind of take note of that and decide, like, if you already know kind of where you're headed in the aesthetic region, then you can kind of go with this part next. What you're going to do is go to Pinterest. If you don't have a Pinterest, oh my gosh, I don't know how you need to download it right now. I've had my Pinterest account since I was literally like 16. So it is literally so old, almost like 2012 old probably. And so you can imagine the different aesthetics that I've had. So you have your Pinterest now. And what are you gonna do with it next? So you're gonna make boards. You're gonna make different boards depending on the aesthetic that you think that you're falling into. And this way you can just like sort everything. I have a Pinterest board that's literally called like Insta Mood Boards. And it has different aesthetics, different vibes, different like things I wanna shoot for photos. So I have just like couple photos. I have some some at-home content. I have some cottagecore stuff, street style, party aesthetic. Like I have it all, and I just like, whenever I see photos that I like, I just like put them in there. And this helps you stay organized and helps you kind of see what's trending currently, and can like help guide the way that your pins show up when you see them. Once you're going through this, you'll realize that Pinterest kind of starts clocking the content that you like, and they'll start adding more photos that are similar to that. If you don't know exactly what to search or what to look for, then you can go and look at like the normal kind of aesthetics that we talked about earlier. The 2020 aesthetics that have kind of bled into 2021 are like cottagecore, e-girl, romantic, lovecore, dark academia, light academia. Like, it's all over the board. So you can kind of just like find your way with those, and if you type in just like anything in aesthetic, it comes right up. And this way you can also figure out like how to style different trends if you don't know how to do it yet. And that's what Pinterest is so good for. This is where I draw all of my inspiration when I'm looking to change up my style. So now that you have all these Pinterest boards and you have like a good idea of what your aesthetic is, you're going to go and figure out where to find this stuff if you don't already have it. Because what's great is that you could already have so much of it, and you don't really know it. So keep that in mind. What I would suggest next to do is to go look thrifting or secondhand shopping to find the perfect like pieces that go with the style that you're looking for. especially on Curtsy, of course. You can literally search like any kind of style and it'll come up. I have looked up cottage core pieces, corsets, because I'm like in a romantic core kind of vibe. I've done like chunky boots when I was looking for more street style in the end of last year. And it's kind of just like your one-stop shop to find tons of pieces at an affordable price. So I always say to like check out secondhand shops, Curtsy, and also go thrifting before you buy anything, because it's so much more sustainable to the environment, and especially because you don't know if you'll actually love this aesthetic anyway. You don't want to spend tons of money on it, and you want to be as sustainable as possible. So next up, what you can do is look on Pinterest more, or TikTok or Instagram, to find like brands that you really like in this kind of group, and you can add those brands to Pinterest boards as well, and so that you have just like a whole feed on your Pinterest that is literally just content that you love and is catered to you. So you can really use Pinterest to just target what you love and like get ahead on trends and see what's coming, because that is literally just like the best search engine, especially for fashion and style. I personally think that I am like a romantic kind of princess core, kind of cottage core, royal core kind of girl, but it changes all the time. And I mean, I don't really put myself in a box, and you are totally free to change your aesthetic every single day. Do you, do what makes you happy, and you know, just style how you want. The best way to introduce yourself to someone before you even speak is what you're wearing. So if you have a style that you really love and you want to put forward, do it. And hopefully with these tips, you feel more confident to look this up for yourself, and we can definitely help you. Feel free to comment below if you want to figure out what your aesthetic is, or how we can help you find that on Curtsy, or kind of where to go to find your different style choices. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of those good things, and we will see you soon. Thanks, bye.